All right, we're live. So they're gonna just see the splash screen and hear us if we do talk. So I'm gonna mute. Hi, Bertha. We're gonna go through, like you said, we're gonna go through, and then at the end, we'll just do a recap with you in Spanish, and if you have questions or whatever, we can work through them. Does that sound okay?
Yes, yes, that sounds good.
Perfect. All right.
And we'll all stay on for her. That was my question. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube broadcast this afternoon. We want to cover a few items as we enter into this exciting time at the beginning of the school year. It's been a great summer and we're excited to have everyone back joining us. We have many of our administrators, in fact, most of our administrators back. We have people, families and students registering for classes and new registrations coming in and out of our buildings, and just a great time of year.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to.
We are looking forward to the start of the year. I wanted to share some of those important happenings that are going on with you quickly this afternoon. So welcome to everyone. We have this week several new staff members that will be going through training and will be joining us this week. And then next week we have all of our staff coming back, all of our teachers for some professional development. So can't wait to see everyone's smiling faces and welcome everyone back. There is a definite feeling of excitement, much different than a year ago. And we are looking forward to a great year. So with that, I will turn it over to Becky Eckhart, our Director of Student Services. You see several members of our administrative team joining us today, and we've all been working hard on certain areas of the school opening. So Becky, if you would, please, welcome.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Becky Eckhart, the Director of Student Services, and have been working on a continuation of our safety plan and reopening plan from last year. We will be implementing the same rainbow chart, green being low risk, yellow moderate risk, orange high risk, and then red severe. We do intend on opening in green at this point in time, although that is subject to change should something change between now and when we open next week. What green means that's different from last school year is that face coverings or masks are optional for students and staff. We will continue to have masks available should anybody choose to wear them, but they will not be required. And we're all pretty excited about that opportunity to see those beautiful smiling faces return to us next week. That will, should things change and we need to move into yellow, we will then implement masks again. We're all very hopeful that we'll have a safe year and won't need to consider that, but we do have plans and masks available should they be needed. We will be offering in-person learning for all students. We have a few other precautions that have changed slightly with the green movement, that being water fountains are now open for all buildings, and we did not have them in place last year. We will continue to have seating assignments so that should we need to do contact tracing, we can notify the necessary folks if there is a positive case. The principals have been working very closely with me over the last few weeks to ensure that we have precautions in place to keep kids safe and healthy, because we do want to remain in person all school year this year. And we believe we have a plan in place to do that, but we are also ready to change to yellow should we need to. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Becky. Thanks for your leadership and organization in that area. Like I said, we're hoping we can return to a normal school year, but we are prepared just in case there are actions needed. I'd like to introduce Erin Heinemann, our Director of Business Operations. She's going to cover some of the nutrition services highlights. Welcome, Erin.
Thank you, Mr. Strong. Good afternoon, everybody. Quickly, a few updates from the nutrition services area. We are pleased to announce that all students will receive free meals again for the entire 21-22 school year. And that's because of a waiver from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Now, even though meals are free, we still are encouraging all of our families to complete the free and reduced meal applications. By completing the application, families may qualify for other benefits within the district and outside of the district, such as pandemic EBT cards and certain insurance benefits and fee waivers. From the district's perspective, it's important to us that we have as many families as possible complete the application as well, because it allows us to earn more state and local funding. Applications, the free and reduced meal applications are available online and at each school building. So families are able to fill those out as soon as possible. And no matter if you fill it out, it doesn't matter what your in status is, your child or your students will still receive free meals regardless. Another update is that the district is going to a new software that will allow parents to manage their students' meal accounts and make payments online with no fee. The new software is called My School Bucks, and we will be sending more information to parents and staff regarding this later this week. Again, all meals are free. And so parents don't have to add money to their student's account, but for middle school and high school students, if you want your student to be able to buy extras or a la carte items, you could use this My School Bucks to add money to their account. One thing that's going to be different from previous years is that if you have multiple students in your family, each student will have their own funds. So if you're sending money to school with your students, or if you're paying online, you just have to tell us how much money goes to each student. And then lastly, this system is also for staff who may eat school and lunch. You can add funds to your account using My School Bucks, and we'll send you staff information on that as well. And then one last thing, we're pleased to announce that all of our elementary buildings have again been awarded the Fresh Fruit and Veggie Grant. So your elementary students will receive a healthy fruit and vegetables snack twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the purpose of this program is just to allow students to try some different healthy foods that they may not eat at home. So they might be trying different fruits and veggies such as lemons or mushrooms, radishes, different things like that. So we're excited to offer that to our elementary students.
All right, well, thanks, Erin. Once again, for our families and students, just an important reminder that, even though the meals are free, which is fantastic, but we would love to have you jump online or ask at your school for the free and reduced lunch form and complete that, because that does allow us to qualify for funding in other areas throughout our district. And it's very important that we continue to do that. So thank you. I'd like to turn it over now to our assistant superintendent, Ashley Odell. She is in charge of transportation. We have a new bus service company this year, and with some exciting things to share. So Ashley, welcome.
Thanks, Mr. Strom. We are moving, and we're working with First Student to provide busing services to all students who live within the district and request busing. And so they've done a great job. I know that they've updated their fleet, and they're working really hard to place all students who have requested busing so far into bus rosters, which we will then in turn communicate with parents. So if you have requested busings yet this year, we will be in contact with you in the next few days before the start of school, so that you know which route your child is on and what time they should be at the bus stop. If you need busing, we would ask that you go to our website and seek the information there. We're trying to get as much of it as we can online so that the new company is able to kind of manage the logistics of running a bus company for our size school district. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our office or seek the information online.
Thanks, Ashley. Hey, what if I'm someone that may be interested in driving a bus, or I just have a flexible schedule at home and I might want to sub in once in a while just for a change of pace and drive the bus? Are there opportunities available yet?
There are. First Student is hiring, looking to hire as many bus drivers as they can to cover routes, to cover activity routes. I think there are a number of opportunities available. I would encourage you to reach out to them. Again, their name is First Student. They're located right across the street from the admin building here, right kind of by Arby's in town.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Jill Gill, our Director of Human Resources, and she'll talk about our personnel needs and also some celebrations. So welcome, Jill.
Thanks, Mr. Strom. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Just a quick update on a few HR related things. As Mr. Strom indicated, tomorrow begins the new teacher orientation process. They can start with HR in the morning, and then they'll continue through Friday with other departments throughout the district. We mailed out via email today staff fringe forms. That's for your upcoming 21-22 benefit elections. If you didn't get one, please let us know. We will follow up and get you that via email. Just a quick note, remember that if you're changing anything, you'll need to visit with me or Kristen because you will need additional forms. We put a due date coming up at the end of a week from Friday, so that should give a lot of time for everybody to make their choices. And if you don't want to make any changes from last year, we again included the box just to check and sign and date at the bottom. And we too, like our bus friends, are still looking for some great staff to add. Custodians, we would welcome applications and put some folks in various buildings there. And also our paraprofessionals. We have a few openings left in the district and are working hard to fill those. So if you're interested, please fill out an application on our website just as soon as you can.
Yeah, thanks, Jill. Again, what if my schedule's a little flexible and I might want to pick and choose some days, or maybe I'd like to try substitute teaching or get in the classroom. How's that process work?
That is a great opportunity for folks who may be interested, who do have a teaching certificate or maybe have completed a non-teaching baccalaureate program or have hours towards your bachelor's. Give us a call. We'll work with you on the process through NDE on obtaining a local sub, and that would allow you to sub up to 90 days in the district through the school year. Also the same for paras and custodians. If you are looking to just fill in as your schedule allows, those opportunities are available too. And same thing, please just fill out an app and we'll be following up.
All right, thank you. To update us on some technology, Drew Stansberry, our technology coordinator, has some announcements for us. So welcome, Drew.
Thanks, Mr. Strom. As you can see, I'm in the high school library where we're giving out Chromebooks for students in grades 6 through 12. We'll be open until 7 o'clock tonight, so please stop by and pick up your Chromebook. If you're in the middle school, you can start at door number 1 to get your paperwork. And if you're in the high school, you can come to door number 12 to get your paperwork and then come through and get your Chromebook. Also, we're transitioning from Power School to a new student information system called Synergy. And part of that paperwork will be a parent account that you can pick up to see your schedule and get some information. So another reason to stop by and get that. Elementary parents will be getting that information out after school starts. And you can find more information on Synergy and the new information system on our website, and we'll be sending out more as we go. I'd just like to give a shout out to the tech staff for working so hard to get all these Chromebooks ready and to transition us over to Synergy. They put in a lot of extra work this summer. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Drew. Thank you for helping lead and organize the whole process too. Some good things going on tonight, Lance. We got National Night Out. So if you're looking for a chance to have a little fun, get out, maybe meet your principals. I think everybody will have a booth set up in the middle school parking lot, Cardinal Park area. And then a lot of community partners out there. So I'm sure the police, the firemen, they'll have some fun things set up. Our county departments will be there, and we'll be out and about. It was a good time the last time we had it, and I think it'll be even bigger and better this time. So what's the hours again on that, Lance?
It's 6 to 8 o'clock tonight, like you said, in the middle school, kind of that southeast parking area. They're going to have that blocked off and have some stuff going on in there, and they'll have some stuff going on in the grassy areas and the booths from the different partners that you talked about. So I think the Optimist Club is going to have like a little bike rodeo, which they normally have every year. And they've over the last couple of years, they've kind of combined it with this event, and it really works out nice. And I think they're even giving away school supplies to the first X amount of kids that show up with their bike. So pretty neat deal.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, there'll probably be, I imagine, a few more games, maybe some food and drink available. So very good. Hopefully to see you all out at National Night Out tonight.
Definitely worth the time to come and just get out, and there's no set. You can come for 5 minutes or stay for the whole 2 hours. We're hoping it just kind of creates an atmosphere, and it's the police department in South Sioux City's event. They're a great partner. They do a great job with it, like you said, and we look forward to being out there tonight, just talking to our students and parents. I'd like to also, before we sign off, a week from tonight, I think you mentioned it maybe earlier, but if not, I want to reinforce it about the open houses at each of our locations. That is August the 10th, and that is going to be from 4 to 6 p.m. at each school location. There will be open house, so you could come in and make sure, if you're in an elementary school, for example, make sure your information is up to date with the office. You can find out who your teacher is, your child's teacher, or your teacher if you're the student, and then you can get a chance to hopefully meet the teacher and check out the classroom, put some of your stuff away, and those kinds of things that will sure make that first day go a little bit better, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think we should remind everybody about the first day. The first day is the 11th, and that's for K through 6th grade and the 9th grade. And then if you're in 7th or 8th grade, or in 10, 11, 12, your first day will be the next day, the 12th. And remember that first day, for those folks, the reason we do just the 6th grade in the middle school, for example, is just to kind of give them a day there to figure out their schedule and find the right room and all that stuff without upperclassmen barreling down on them. And not that the upperclassmen are ever like that, but it just takes a little anxiety away, and it makes it a little bit easier, and a lot more staff available that way to help out. And we only go till noon on that first day, so keep that in mind. We only go till noon on that first day, the 11th. A couple other things I want to point out real quick is on our website, we've got an activities calendar and app link right at the top, and there is an app for that too out there if you search, but a lot of times people find exactly what they're looking for just by going there. And then, for example, if you have interest in volleyball, girls volleyball this fall, you can just go there and click on view schedules. You put a check mark in the JV volleyball and the varsity volleyball, or just one or the other, and then you hit view it, and it just brings it up, and you see just the schedule for that particular sport, which that is so convenient and nice. You can save it like that and to look at as a favorite, or a kind of a hyperlink later, or you could print that out to a PDF or save it to your desktop, whatever you want to do. It's that customizable and handy. So the other things that everything we've talked about tonight is on the website, www.ssccardinals.org. Even if you're on Google or other search engines, you pretty much start typing in SSC Cardinals, and we're going to be the first link that comes up. All right. So please find all that information on there. The second thing from the top is important back to school information, and everything that we talked about tonight is linked there. There's also a place where you can click on Let's Talk. And if there's something you can't find, that's what I want to know about. So you click on there and just let me know what you can't find, and I will try and find it for you or put it up there or whatever you need.
Very good. Well, thank you. Yes, as always, if you can't find an answer, please reach out to us. Use Let's Talk or call any of the schools, and we'll definitely help you out. So once again, we're excited to start back. We will follow this presentation up with a presentation in Spanish, and we have Bertha with us to help with that. So you are welcome to stay tuned for that as well.
Stay right on this broadcast if you want. We're going to go into that with Bertha. We're going to just talk through a little recap on that, and I will edit that out and put that up as a separate link later as well. But make it as convenient as possible. We're lucky to have Bertha with us this afternoon, and
yeah. So everyone, enjoy your last few days of summer vacation. For those of you that are going out for activities, your practices, if they haven't started already, they'll start soon, and we wish you the best of luck. And hope to see everyone in the hallways and classrooms soon. So go Cards, take care. We'll see you all in just a few days.
All right, thank you, Mr. Strom. I think now we can bring Bertha in and let's talk about what you need from us to get started, Bertha, or do you want to just kind of do a little intro and then we'll talk through it, or do you think you have enough notes to go ahead?
I think I have enough notes.
All right, let's turn it over to you.
Hola, buenas tardes. Les voy a dar un breve resumen de lo que acaban de hablar ahorita de parte de las escuelas de South Sioux City. Más que nada, les quieren dar la bienvenida a todos a otro año escolar, 2021-2022. Primer día de clases para los estudiantes del grado kinder hasta el grado 6 y del grado 9 son el 11 de agosto, solamente es mediodía. Los estudiantes del grado 7, 8, 10, 11 y 12, junto con los demás, tendrán clases el día 12 de agosto y ese es día completo. Me estaban hablando sobre el plan que se tiene de apertura sobre la seguridad de los niños. El año pasado estuvieron usando una gráfica con colores donde ahí iban diciendo cómo era que nos íbamos a cuidar con cualquier virus que tuviéramos. Vamos a empezar con el color verde. Quiere decir que es opcional que los niños traigan cubreboca. No es obligatorio que lo usen ahorita. Eso se va a estar revisando conforme las noticias lo van actualizando. Se les quiere decir que van a tener estaciones de desinfectante para las manos en todas las entradas, en todas las puertas. Las fuentes de agua ya están abiertas. Los niños ya pueden tomar agua en la escuela. Otra vez, los cubrebocas son opcionales. No es obligatorio que los usen ahorita. Sobre el departamento de servicio de comida, se les quería avisar que todos los estudiantes van a recibir comida gratis este año escolar. De todas maneras, se les pide que por favor llenen una aplicación de lonche gratis o de lonche reducido, porque puede que ustedes califiquen para otros beneficios, como las tarjetitas de EBT o otras cosas que tengan disponibles. Así que aunque los niños van a recibir comida gratis, por favor, de todas maneras, llenen esas aplicaciones. Las pueden encontrar en todas las escuelas o en la página web de la escuela. Tienen un programa nuevo este año donde las cuentas de las comidas son individuales, no van a ser familiares. Así que si ustedes van a depositar dinero para 1, 2, 3 niños, necesitan especificar cuánto dinero es para cada estudiante, porque ya no va a ser cuenta de familia. Ustedes van a poder depositar ese dinero mandándolo a la escuela o usando la página que ellos tienen en el web, y así sería más fácil para ustedes. Otra vez tienen los fondos para darles frutas frescas y vegetales a los estudiantes, así que van a tener eso en la escuela. Sobre el transporte, tienen una compañía nueva que se llama First Student. Así es la compañía donde van a estar dándole el transporte a los niños. Ustedes deberían de haber recibido mensajes de diferentes formas pidiéndoles que por favor llenaran esa forma antes de que comience la escuela para que puedan agregar a su niño a la ruta. Si ustedes necesitan hablar con alguien, hay secretarias en todas las escuelas disponibles. Sobre las computadoras de los estudiantes de la secundaria y de la prepa, hoy van a estar disponibles en la secundaria, que es la Merosco. Por la puerta número 1 van a estar abiertos hasta las 7, y en la preparatoria, que es la High School, por la puerta número 12, hoy están disponibles hasta las 7 para que los estudiantes vayan a recoger sus computadoras. También se les quería avisar, antes se estuvo usando un programa que en inglés se llamaba Power School, lo van a cambiar, ahora se va a llamar Synergy, así que ustedes van a tener más información para tener una cuenta y así poder ver cómo van sus niños en la escuela. Hoy se tiene una noche fuera, cerquita de la Middle School en el estacionamiento. Van a estar desde las 6 hasta las 8. Va a estar el departamento de policías, el departamento de bomberos, van a haber diferentes agencias, vamos a estar ahí los de las escuelas. Es una noche divertida donde pueden ir con sus niños, van a tener actividades. Creo que van a tener algunos útiles escolares también ahí para regalar. Y creo que eso es todo. Si ocupan más información, hay personal en todas las escuelas y como siempre en la página de la escuela tienen muchas aplicaciones de calendarios, diferentes sitios donde ustedes se pueden meter y encontrar más información. Gracias.
All right, thank you very much, Bertha. Anybody have any follow-up to any of that? So once again, we're going to remind you about tonight. I hope to see you out at the middle school parking / Cardinal Park area for National Night Out. And then again, a week from tonight at our open houses. I'll probably see some of you at the fair parade on Thursday night as well. So it's a fun week.
I did forget to mention the open house in Spanish. I'll say that really quick.
Oh, that'd be good.
Bienvenida a clases en todas las escuelas. Va a ser el día 10 de agosto de las 4 a las 6. Todas las escuelas, primaria, secundaria y preparatoria, el día 10 de 4 a 6. Gracias.
Thank you, Bertha. Thank you, everybody else. I'm so glad we got a chance to kind of reconnect up. It's been a while since we've done one of these live things. It got to be too often there during the height of the pandemic, and I'm glad we were not doing that all summer this year. So it's been nice to kind of somewhat get back to normal, and I appreciate everybody's efforts in making this happen. And once again, everything should be posted on the website. And if not, please let us know.